All right. So, hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back. I went to Africa. I'm here now. Did you draw the wagon?
I did.
Oh, that's so cool.
Let me see.
Ooh, I like that.
I want to see.
It's like a land
I'm too
boat.
blind.
That's like what I thought you were
Yeah,
going
yeah. That's pretty much what I'm going
I
for.
like that.
Thank you. I needed the visual.
That's very cool. And then, I just went to Africa, right? And so I got a picture of the trucks. And Colt, you may want to.
Hey, be respectful to how people.
So the trucks were cool, and I feel like they have this like stadium seating that would make sense for.
Oh, you mean the safari ones?
Yeah.
I thought you were just talking about some like.
Ah.
So I feel like maybe
Favorite.
like behind here, that's kind of how it's set up, is so that he's like sitting in the front in that strappy chair.
Some,
And then there's like tiered seating behind him for y'all, but there should be also a parapet, like a castle.
one that Jeff like.
It's got moving castle vibes, right?
It's got one of these.
I was thinking more.
We're on the corner.
I was thinking more Castle Teeth.
Lemon drops. Red.
I just got to show that to somebody for the first time the other day.
Right, so it's made out of a variety of like ramshackle materials, but like one of these poking out the top, and that's where our sniper Fiddle Faddle, what's your name?
Fiddle faddle.
Flicker foul.
Flicker Fowl.
Yeah.
So if you wanna roll that into there somehow, and yeah, and it's kind of segment. Ooh, I love the segment. Colt, you're so cool.
Thank you.
Amazing. Right, so you just were in the town of Tori, where you solved the mystery of the floating
shit.
things, right?
Floaty boys.
Your essentially your benefactor, Thad Rudder, who is a
Friend to everyone.
a friend to all, a cartographer and map seller and
Dildo seller.
Yeah.
and a Spencer's Gifts aficionado. His boxes of penis-shaped mac and cheese are known far and wide.
Edible fruit roll-up.
Different
underwear.
rolling, different flavors of underwears.
Oh, like a fruit roll up that goes around the dick.
Yeah, I was thinking more like panties, but like,
Yeah,
Oh.
you could
you could do it. To, like,
you could
that.
do a fruit roll up
like a monkey when you
condom.
mummify.
Yeah.
You know, you just wrap
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know,
Girl.
you know how they used to extract the cum from people.
How?
They, long spoons. Pull it out. That's a real deep cut to how they actually mummified people. Anyway.
My penis just retracted into my body.
Wait.
Thank you.
Why would they dig the sperm?
Right, because when they actually mummified people, they'd take out the brains with a hook through the nose. So I was doing the same thing with if you mummified a penis.
They
you'd
really?
pull. Yeah.
Yeah, they just like,
So they didn't
stirred it
damage
up.
like the face like that much.
Yeah. So
Like,
they go through the
Does
nose.
the nose really go to the brain?
Probably didn't do like a great job.
If you
Stab it.
like hit somebody's nose right, you can push the nose bone into the brain and kill him.
Yeah.
We should watch Con Air.
It's
because-
like that scene in the first Star Wars movie. It's like the exhaust pipe. It's like a hidden
Oh,
trick,
right.
you know? If you know the trick, it's easy to murder.
It's really easy to murder. Or if you've seen Con Air, because that's how the main character, Nicolas Cage, gets put in jail, is because he did that to a man.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch Wally World? With
No.
Nick Cage? It's very fun.
Yeah.
He doesn't say a single word the whole movie.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for him.
Is
Just
this
acting his
new?
ass off.
It's the Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff movie with Nicolas Cage and no one else. No other actors that you've heard of.
But is it like a recent movie or is this older?
Maybe 2022. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's
I
new-ish.
missed.
Do you know FNAF? Five Nights at Freddy's?
No. I
It's
know
a
of
kid.
it.
Yeah, kid video game
Well.
for children, for little babies. Little babies play it.
It's a game with jump scares and robots, but then they keep
The
making
lore
the
is
games and they keep
insane.
making lore and people like it because it's
They're-
all hidden. The lore is always implicit, and so you have to figure it out. People love doing that shit.
There's orphan souls involved.
D&D.
Oh, interesting.
Whoa.
The Joy Can.
Joy can. Extra flowers. So, you solved this with the help of Maggie, the former keeper and secret keeper.
Was it a
Who
secret though?
I mean, everyone called her a witch,
Yeah.
right? But nobody called her a keeper. But she was a previous keeper. Her house was surrounded by different spirit stones, looked like big heads. One of them had been stolen. You found it in the hut of Carl the Elder, who was a real piece of shit.
He was a bad boy.
But he had a big old crush on Maggie, and so he was trying to solve.
and everyone forgave him, which I would.
You don't know that.
They all were. She was like, "I'll give you a shot."
Well, because I think our friend the mermaid was pulling for had a bunch of stipulations like if you do these things. Do you remember that?
I don't because you don't post the session.
It's because I don't post the sessions. It is my fault that you don't remember that.
I'm just
True.
saying I
True,
could.
true, true.
I could remember
I
it.
could.
If I heard it again.
Yeah.
Maybe if I get a little here, a little here.
I'm just saying I could listen to the session beforehand, you know.
Very true. You met a family who raised buffalo clams. You had the
Worst people ever.
grainy milk.
But they did nothing.
They
wrong.
did nothing.
You remember that? You remember that wrong. You're like, fuck them. That's all I remember.
You tried to make one of them an alcoholic, I believe.
No, that was a different character.
That was Maggie who tried to make a.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you tried to make the mom, what's her name, Lem, into a abuser of animals.
Yeah.
She was an abuser.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't at all. Right. Didn't you get a pearl too?
Sure.
Yeah, take a pearl. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Um,
Definitely real pearl.
a buffalo clam pearl. It's a bluish hue pearl. It's about as big as a bowling ball.
Fuck.
They were big animals.
I think we did get pearls.
We all got one.
If only we had some sort of recording of
Yeah,
the session.
That's what I'm fucking saying, bro.
Great. Oh, you also created twattermelons.
Oh god.
I didn't create them, Dave. They're a natural hybridization that, the people down south
Uh-huh.
in the moist swamps of the watery I was trying to think of watery produce people.
Yeah, you got
Watery produce.
They're the favorite of people all around. I mean, this war would stop if the produce stopped, let me tell you. It's that good.
Fair enough. Thank you, Colt.
Did not invent it, is what I'm saying. It's an actual horrible melon.
So now you delivered the floating stone back to the secret stone back to Meg's hut, where it was disclosed that you are on a bit of a separate overall
that's
mission.
right. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we get to
He asked us.
assimilate God.
You get to assimilate God. You absorb their godly powers. So,
That's right. We have.
yeah.
I wrote that down.
We can float.
Oh, that's
now.
at the bottom. That's right. I was smart.
Thad
Float
and
now, right?
Meg let you know that there was an ulterior motive to your trip. So that just so it happens to coincide with where you all need to go. Thad is going through the world and collecting
Souls.
what he calls calcified gods. So gods that have lost their forms through lack of belief and lack of faith.
Lactose. That's why
They are
calcified.
lactose.
They're
They
lactose.
had too much cheese, and then they farted themselves to
And then
death.
They don't have any toes either.
And
so
then
they're
none of them, they
lactose.
lack them. They're toeless wonders. Man, the toe god really hated that one.
That was all of them.
So
Seems to be.
you found the god of eye floaties, and you all have your own beaded bracelets that coincide with this god that now resides on Wagon, and any one of you can use this power to make something float once
So I forget, is there a physical? It's just the spirit is now in the wagon, or is there a physical tie?
So there is an actual stone. That stone that you
the big. Okay.
yeah, it is about this big.
We're bringing that with.
You're bringing that with.
Okay.
It's going on Wagon.
But we all have bracelets that'll allow floating.
Correct. You
Is
all
that one per each of us or one total?
collectively, right?
Oh.
Captain Planet rules.
Yeah.
Captain Planet rules. So if one of you uses it, somebody else can't use it for the rest of the day. So that's dawn to dusk. You have one use, and during the night, I guess. But we'll have those arguments when they come up. When is a new day, motherfucker? I would say sun up. So it refreshes at sun up.
Yeah.
Okay?
So we use it at midnight.
So you use it, sure. If you use it right before sunup, you can use it again 5 minutes later when the sun's up. That's what I'm trying to say. Are you charging? You good? Yeah, you good. There you go. Good. Right, so each of you has a bracelet with a little stone bead on it that corresponds. You all also got... I gotta get a better name for the little... There's like an actual name for it.
You can call them secret stones if you want.
I don't
If you felt
really.
If you felt like
I
it.
don't really want to. That feels dumb.
It does, doesn't
It
it?
does. It does feel dumb.
Los Sages secret stones. We don't want to fuck with Nintendo.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so weird because they didn't. A lot of times for English releases, they'll adjust the cutscenes slightly. Maybe the mouths will match, maybe not. But the ones in Tears of the Kingdom they're just straight anime dubs. So like you can hear the voice actors like they're doing a good job, but the intonations are often fucking all fucky because they have to jam a lot of like
So this is called an adder stone.
adder like
ADDER. Adder stone.
I'll put a star next.
Also known as a hag stone, but we're calling them adder stones. Adder stone is a stone that has a naturally occurring hole through it. Such stones were and sometimes are believed to have magical properties. So, this is kind of your...
Hello.
Hello. Hello. So this stone allows you to kind of like see the unseen in terms of spiritual energies and things like that. So when you look through it, the calcified god of eye floaties has a bunch of glowy lines in it, right? And your little bead will have all those things, and you can kind of get auras and kind of understand the spiritual world.
You might get a sense of something, but we gotta be kind of careful because fucking the old gods are not like super in vogue.
In vogue. No, that is true. So magic is generally looked down upon in this world. It is considered hocus pocus kind of old ways.
Just a bunch of hocus pocus.
That's right. And there's the big old Thousand Kingdom War going on in the background. There's so many. There's too many of them.
Is this trash?
Yeah. By all means. Great. So, you're going through this deciduous forest,
Meow.
and you are traveling for maybe a day or so. Is there anything you'd like to talk to Thad about? Considering you just had this interaction, he's like pretty pleased, but he also kind of sprung this new.
But why us, Thad? Why do you like me?
Essentially, you guys needed to go to the same place that he needed to go, and he needed help.
Is that all?
Well, I wouldn't have chosen you if I didn't like you also, so.
But why do you like me?
I mean, the whole reason, like, your bond with him is because he likes you, because you're different.
I want to be validated, though. 'Cause
I'm validating
nobody
you.
likes me.
You're very cool. You're very neat. You got your own thing going. I asked you how long because I think that your skills and abilities and personality are intrinsic to the success of collecting these calcified gods along the way.
That's all I want to do.
You're welcome. Is that new ink? That looks really fresh.
It's not.
No?
No.
Maybe you've just had sleeves on.
Yeah, I think it's a
Aw.
sleeves time.
Interesting.
Sleeves related.
I don't show a lot of skin.
This mystery leads right to sleeves. The god of sleeves is the culprit. Well, if you all are, I don't mean to. I feel like I may have been less than honest with you, so I want to apologize for my ulterior motives for asking you along with this trip, because honestly, they're maybe dangerous along the way, but mostly it's tracking down these folks.
The only danger is the friendship that we make.
That's very dangerous. That's very true. All right. Well, if you guys,
I didn't say that.
no, because
It
you
was a
didn't
joke.
say it like a mermaid.
Yeah, it was a joke.
How does your mermaid voice go again?
It's very
Do you
similar to
have one? I
Poppy's
feel
voice,
like you have a
I think.
poppy, like kind of like,
Kind of like this.
yeah, maybe like that.
But like wetter, you know.
Mouthful of water.
You can only talk with a mouthful of water.
See, if I had the recordings, I would know.
Right. No, you're right. Yeah. No, it's true. It's my fault. I didn't even record session 0 like a dope.
Bees.
Well, I have some news. I'm on the top of the wagon.
What's up?
Thank you.
I don't know how to sort of. I'm just gonna say it. I can talk to animals now.
Okay, you gotta elaborate on that. Like, how do you find this out?
Bagel starts talking to me.
Oh, right.
So that happened off screen.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, all right. Well, if we're sharing, if this is, you know.
This is a share hour.
I don't. I think this little guy's. I think I keep it on my.
The Adderstone?
I think I keep it on sort of a loose, like it's on a necklace, but I keep the necklace on my like wrist so that I can like kind of do this move if I
Okay.
want to grab it. He thinks it looks cooler, so.
But you can't like move your arm too far out.
Well, he'll just like wrap it up more.
Oh, okay.
He'll kind of like, you know what
Okay.
I mean. He's kind of like
Sure.
he's like, I'm trying to be cool, like, you know, like doing these cool guy
Classic.
things.
I like it.
And he's got an amount of dexterity to back it up,
Sure.
but he is showing off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I say like I think, and I do the move, and I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think I'm sure this little guy's the culprit.
Well, you know, as you start exposing yourself to more spiritual powers and delve into these different realms, you might find that your given abilities, your developed abilities, may be augmented and changed through time.
And space.
maybe every time like we finish doing a cool thing, perhaps.
I mean, the more gods we have on board, the more centralized power we have at our disposal. So I'd imagine that like they're calcified, but they are not dead, right? So they have been relegated to concepts, and when the concept that a god embodies becomes more abstract, then it is more difficult to control, and that's what was happening with this particular friendo, who started bleeding into the material world and making everything float around instead of just.
Did he tell us like what we're going to Dunstan, but like did he tell us sort of the end goal regarding the gods? Did he already tell us that?
I think he kind of went over it, but essentially that there is a powerful keeper site that can put these gods
Sure.
to rest in a safe way, so that these
happenings.
Yeah,
Stop happening.
the power bleed that happens from them, right? So when a god is no longer, he'll be explaining this on the way. When a god is no longer worshipped or recognized, and they lose believers, Sandman rules. But in this version, they don't just float away. They calcify into a concept, and then that concept kind of displays itself in wild ways. So you are all collecting as many of these as you can find and interring them in a powerful keeper site. You gotta catch them all.
It is our destiny.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I want to clarify with him, like, are we going to, like, are we heading to specific hot spots, or are we just sort of keeping our eyes peeled?
well, and that's the thing about the spirit realm is this is an old keeper road, and keeper, yeah, the keepers, yeah, witches or religious people, priests, you could call them. I found that these particular entities find themselves along places that keepers have had the most activity. So I've gotten word of some strange happenings that we may be going straight to, but generally, more often than not, we might just be stumbling on them. Essentially that. Yeah. Little tip of the cap.
Yeah.
Your big buckled cap that I keep trying to make you wear. Wear it. Put it on your head.
Well, all right.
Put it here.
For about 5 minutes.
So you're both on the roof right now.
We could be yelling. We can be throwing.
You should have little cans you talk in.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So you have a tomato soup can, and he's got a can of corn. And they're not empty. They're just talking into it. No, I'm joking.
They're full of corn.
It's just brimming with corn.
I gotta eat my corn first before I can
fucking talk to you.
I shouldn't have used this ever-corning can.
Yeah.
Could have used just a regular old can.
Corning can.
corn kernels in your mouth while you're talking. What a nightmare.
Who's hungry? Just curdled corn.
The ever corning can.
When they said we were going to a maze, they didn't.
Oh, one thing that I should remind y'all is that the keepers have a symbol, which reflects the spirit gate that was outside of Meg's house. So
Always the same symbol?
it's like the symbol of the keepers, right? So it's gonna be. Oh, I never did use that name. Maybe I will sometime. Humphrey Banana Time. It's a good name.
Johnny Bananas.
So this is the symbol of the keepers. It reflects the spirit gate. So anything that's flared off at the ends with two pillars. And Meg had explained that, like, back in the day, that's the main way that spirits came to and from the the mortal realm was through these gates.
Right.
And now they're less. It seems like things are a
They
little
don't
more.
visit as much because she's not putting out enough cookies.
Because she's the one that you accused of being a drunkard, right?
No, I was just trying to inspire her to put in more effort.
I
Right.
was just saying that maybe she cut down on the alcohol.
No, the alcoholic was in the other game.
I'm just
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
kidding.
Yes, but there you go. Evercorning Camp. Great. I wrote that down. Who knows when it'll come back? Who knows? Great. So I'm just trying to get my.
Yeah, we're just
my
on the way.
You're on the way. You're rolling down the road. Is there anything that you guys are going up? It's getting a little colder. The altitude's gaining. What are some interesting things that you see? What do you guys think?
Oh. So we're going up the mountain more?
You're going up a little bit more in the mountain. It's
And it's
getting a
getting
little
cold.
chilly.
Oh.
More conifers.
So
More
like,
pine trees are being
is there
seen.
snow? Can
No,
it be
let's.
snow?
You want there to be snow? Snow's coming. Snow's
Okay.
coming.
So like, there's snow on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm. It's patchy.
And there are bunnies in the snow, but they're snow bunnies. Like it's actual snow.
Okay.
So it's like little spirits.
Mm.
So it's like snow. The
I'm gonna
snow
say
moves.
you can see it with your eye when you.
What? Yeah, I love Pusheen.
Pusheen's great.
She just got a Pusheen plush.
I love
Like a
Pusheen.
little
I love
rainbow one.
kitties.
I love cats and I love Pusheen because Pusheen's a cat.
Yeah.
Pusheen's good.
What is
Ki-
it?
the
What
kids
is,
really like.
what is
Pusheen.
this animal called?
Is it called a snow bunny?
No, it's called a inkling.
An inkling. Cool. I say you notice these animals jumping around when you look through.
They're real tiny.
Your
like
adder.
the size of your fist tiny.
Okay. Inkling.
I also
So,
have
like,
an animal.
The snow will jump out and then form into a bunny, and then it's just snow again. So
I
it's,
like that.
you know what I mean? Like
Is it like animate snow or?
more like they're invisible beings, but the snow gets caught on them.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So you can kind of see, yeah. I like that.
So, do you ask Adder or Thad about this, or do you just
I
notice
just
them?
go.
So I actually.
I point them out to whoever is around
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
because they have like cute little like glowing noses.
Mm,
Hell yeah.
so I had an idea, and I didn't know what to name them yet. But similar to the forest spirits in Princess Mononoke or the dust sprites. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what inspired
There
me.
you
I was
go.
thinking of the dust sprites.
But I wanted there to be like these things for like the different locations that are less specific to the forest or the dust. So we're calling them inklings, and
Because you can spill like ink on them. They're snow.
they take on whatever form is around. So if you're in the desert, they're like little sandy boys, and if you're at the ocean, they're either like sea foam or like little bundles of seaweed or whatever. So they're kind of like they're like little.
Oh, whatever animals are known to the area.
No, they kind of take the same form. It's just what they're made out of.
Oh, they mimic the surroundings.
Correct. So they're kind of like the little nature motes but they got little glowy noses and they're cute as hell, and they're called inklings. Cool.
Oh, I have an inkling of what that is.
Glowing noses.
Everybody.
We're all on board.
We're all on board. Any other ideas?
I see the fur. I see a blanket mole pop out of the ground.
A blanket mole.
So I have blanket. I've just conceived them, and I know all about them.
Cool.
I've decided everything
Please,
about them.
please tell us.
So, like a bear do, they hibernate. They hibernate inverse of a bear. So they hibernate for other seasons until it gets cold. underground. They bulk the fuck up, and then come the end of winter, they burrow under.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, fantasy winter, and whatever.
Okay, guys, the months are the same.
Okay.
The seasons are the same. There's 7 days a week. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
I
Thursday,
know we're
Friday,
gonna go
Saturday,
through lots
Sunday.
of climates. I
Yes.
guess, but
Wait,
like,
can Sunday be fun day instead?
Sure.
we
That
have
sounds
to
good.
remember that.
So what season is it now?
It's the fall going into winter.
Okay. Yeah, so I think I see. So what happens is they bulk the fuck up, and then they go under, and then they're big fatty boys, and they're covered in this big thick fur, and they burrow underground, and by the time they come out, they have lost all of their bulk, but none of their skin. And so they are hunted. They are called blanket moles because they are hunted around this time for their pelts, and they're warm as fuck. And you need like 2 pelts, and it'll cover your whole body.
Okay.
But like,
Whoa.
but their actual fucking like their actual bodies are just like weakened after 6 months of not eating, hibernating. So like they're just like little guys now.
So the blanket moles are starting to come out.
Yeah, I spot some. We'll say. Yeah.
Okay. What do they eat?
I think that they.
Blueberries.
Yeah, they are herbivores, but they eat fucking everything.
Okay.
So they depend like anything that is a food. That is sort of not they don't eat like
Anything
stuff.
edible.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like deer.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
they
Just
might
nibble.
they might eat
Baby
leaves
bird?
out of
Why
desperation,
not?
but they kind of just all they do is
Desperation.
So like roots. Do they eat bugs?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I keep bumping into you.
Roots, bugs, acorns, berries.
Yeah. Just like they're kind of like little
Acorns?
forest vacuums.
Baby birds.
Little baby. Real.
Oh, you found on your nest.
Like, you know how like a
Chunk.
dog will just
Free
sort of eat
protein.
whatever you give to
Yeah,
it? They're like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they'll just kind of eat.
If it's
whatever.
edible, they'll eat it. Omnivores.
Yeah. Well, they're herbivores. They're herbivores.
Herbivores.
But yeah, so I think I spot one like maybe burrowing out.
You're
know,
like,
or unburrowing.
winter's coming. The blanket
Yeah,
molts.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you spot one, you call it out.
Yeah.
Everyone sees this wiggling blanket of a creature. It's probably like 3 feet long, and it's pretty wide. And on each end of this square of fur, there's a little paw and like a little head at the head of it, right?
Yeah, I just imagine it's just like it's almost like a deflated basketball, but it's all like
Oh, okay.
skin and fur,
Yeah,
like they just are
So it's
walking
not
around.
flat like a blanket,
It's-
but it's kind of like
Yeah, it's kind of just like they're kind of struggling to deal with it a little bit,
Yeah.
but they'll bulk back up eventually.
now when they're fully bulked, are they like ball shaped?
I think so.
Yeah. They are a sphere,
Yeah.
and that's when they're called spear moles.
Yeah, I
love it.
feel like in the yeah, they're probably you want to steer clear as maybe it's like a Katamari thing a little bit.
Oh yeah,
They get a little ballsier when they're
when they're a ball.
they're not very aggressive, but like they could be. So
Yeah,
you gotta,
sure.
like-
Watch out.
They'll run you over.
They'll
Yeah. They're like
they'll bowl you
tumbleweeds,
over.
but an animal.
And that fucking hurts too, because it's nothing but muscle hitting you. So
That's
it's like
right.
a fucking rock.
Right.
Yeah.
Very dense.
You gotta,
Very
be
dense.
you gotta be careful come the end of winter because your wagon might fucking hit a
blanket
mole
mole.
hole.
Oh.
Because when they're big, they have to burrow down, but
And
they
they
just
didn't
sort
do
of
a
fuck
good
the
job?
roads up.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know why I'm giving them this much thought.
No,
Because
it needs
I
it.
love it. No, this is what I want.
I'm,
This is
I'm
what this.
considering a lot about this creature. I didn't exist 15 minutes ago.
Y'all, this is what the game is, okay? We're playing the game correctly. Colt, do you have a thing? And once again, you don't have to. If you want to
No,
say
you
pass.
You say I do? I have to. I don't remember what I wrote something.
You wrote
Oh,
something.
you wrote something.
Just now, because otherwise I don't.
You find it. I'll be right back.
Great.
Can I have a toothpick too?
No, that's Colt.
I don't
Colt's
have-
the toothpick boy.
I want to look cool with a toothpick.
Yeah, right?
Oral fixation.
Clearly.
Really helps me think about things that don't exist.
Those are minty.
Yeah.
I buy bougie toothpicks. That was harder to say with a toothpick in my mouth than it ought to have been. I buy bougie toothpicks.
I buy bougie
Have you ever
toothpicks.
chewed on one of these?
They're great. He also does tea tree ones sometimes.
I'm feeling frisky.
Yeah. Especially frisky.
They keep me from grinding my teeth. Is the main thing.
There you go.
It's that constant drip of Molly from my mom.
Just to get me through the day.
Have you guys been on Molly?
I've never done Molly.
Or why? I
I'm-
would rather do Molly. I don't like.
Dude,
the
I'm pretty
idea of
fucking straight edge.
ecstasy. 'Cause
I've only done weed.
Yeah, same. I guess same. Well, I guess I did a mushroom stem once.
I'm more straight edge than you.
It's true.
Isn't that crazy?
I used to be more straight edge than you, though. I'd never done weed really until the pandemic.
He's a good boy.
Listen,
Not
good
anymore.
good is a
Actually,
relative term.
You also do amphetamines.
Okay, I've been on amphetamines since 4th grade, all right? But those have been legalized and also
Help you with.
help me be a person, a productive member of society.
You think your thing?
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Yeah,
Sir
Jimmy.
James
Jimmy.
to come back from the. I don't know.
Other
The
room?
quest. The quest to.
Cocked. 6.
What is this? An alligator? What am I? Dinosaur head. Is that 6?
Oh, you need another one.
Sick.
There you go.
Hi, Jimmy.
I decided I had to do more things.
Yeah,
than just get
well,
the water.
now's the time.
Sorry.
Also, how is it only 7:30? Like, I feel like we've been bullshitting for so long.
We're doing great.
We're doing great.
All right.
Koruto.
The trees.
Tell us about the trees.
I don't want to make this another stupid sexual joke, but it came so easily.
Okay,
Dane. I
sure,
hate it.
yeah. Sometimes it comes, and sometimes it doesn't.
Really
Sometimes
easily.
it doesn't. You
apparently.
can't force it.
Yeah. And sometimes that's not the point of the whole exercise.
No,
sometimes
sometimes-
it's the journey.
It is.
But go ahead, come for us.
Now you put me on the spot.
You're a little camera shy.
So you've heard of a quaking aspen, I assume?
No, I haven't. Tell us about a quaking
Is this
aspen.
literally, or you just?
I don't know what. Yes, I've not heard of it.
So
Real tree.
yes, they
Okay.
they like tremble.
Ooh, cool.
That's more of a Colorado, like Arizona
Oh,
thing.
Why
but
do they do that?
I don't actually remember. I think it's like how wind just hits their leaves. They like rock
Oh.
or something to that. I don't
Makes
think it's
sense.
like super magical, but
Right.
the tree I notice
Yeah.
is related to this again.
Okay. Cool.
And it's called Populus tremé,
Populus tremé.
which is the shivering aspen because winter's
Oh.
coming. But the funny thing about that play on words is that they just pollinated, and so in some ways they're literally coming.
Got it.
But also winter's coming.
So it's a
And it makes that noise.
Yeah. They're just creaking.
Oh, that's a molded tree.
It has to moan.
So it's called Populus tremé, but it's colloquially known as the moaning tree.
Winter's moaning.
Or winter's moan.
That is pretty dope.
I can't.
Winter's moan. So people know that winter
Has come.
is fast approaching when Populus tremé or winter's moan is
Yeah.
heard.
They either hear that or see the giant voids in the ground, I suppose.
from the blanket moles, sure. That shakes to pollinate when the weather starts turning cold.
It's now or never.
This reminds me of the Ugly Americans episode where
Yeah,
where
the tree
trees
goes
are
in.
trying to mate with each other.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that show?
It's a great show.
It was short-lived. It was a good show, but
Why did that show not pick up?
I think it was just a little too weird, and it was before Rick and Morty, so like people weren't like geared into like weird adult animation really
So
yet.
good.
But essentially the world is like hell opens up and like
No, it was just like
Magic.
supernatural beings were
Yeah.
recognized. And the main character is a social worker who helps them acclimate to
Oh
society.
wait, maybe I did watch that show. Was that the one? I have a quote in my head where he was dating a demon girl or
Yep.
whatever,
Correct.
and he comes into work, and his buddy like, how'd it go last night? And she says she wanted me to stick it in her 3-hole.
yes.
And I don't remember anything else about that show but that quote.
We often say don't piss where you mix the potions. Or
I forgot about that.
really get in there and hit all the walls.
Yeah, he was doing a succubus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the daughter of Satan. Yeah. Anyway, there's an episode where 2 sentient trees are trying to mate, and they have to grow
Oh my god.
into each other, and everyone's watching. When winter hits. A tree that shakes to pollinate when the weather turns cold. Weather turns cold. Okay.
Oh,
Nice
what was
pop.
that?
Yeah, that was intense.
What was it?
It's my elbow.
It's dislocated now.
That's the 8th grade elbow that didn't even break. Just being in a cast for a long time.
Okay, so you are traveling down this trail. The trail kind of widens out, and you go into kind of a meadow. And yes, you have a question.
Did we tell the townsfolk that their problem was solved? Did they recognize us as heroes?
Sure, yeah. I mean,
Or did they just say, oh, I guess it just went back to normal?
Probably
yeah.
had to let people know, like, hey, everything's fixed. Let
You
that
don't have
horse
to tape
go.
your, you
Yeah,
don't have to
you-
tape your horse down anymore.
They unchained the horse to the ground, and
But did they believe us, though?
I mean,
If the horse didn't fly away, they had no reason not to. I guess.
that's very true. Yeah. No, nothing was flying away anymore, so
Until they all turn around and I use my magic rock to make the horse float.
you're once a day.
Just as we're walking
And
away.
then they're like, bah.
I trusted you.
Yeah,
Rat said no!
the town leader, whose name?
Weird.
It's early autumn in the land. Look at that. I wrote that months ago. Early autumn in the land. I was right.
Oh, I guess it's not winter. I guess there's no bunnies.
I said it was at the beginning of winter, or it was like fall, like the end of fall. Early
Maybe
autumn,
there's
but
like a
it
bunch
can.
of
You're
leaves.
in higher altitude, so there can be definitely be snow. Yeah, inklings are great. What's Galp? The town leader was the really nervous lady. Yeah, I'm really digging all the names that I came up with, because the team group was Goosa, Prang, Georgie, Laris, and Smat.
This is like
Matt.
goblins, little goblins.
They're kind of like goblin names, maybe.
Matt.
Smat.
Like,
And then there was Mech, Lem, Hugh, and Dory. That was the Buffalo clan family.
Buffalo Clam fam.
You know,
Hashtag fam clam.
exactly. So you come to a clearing and you see a figure on the side of the road. Seems to be a smaller figure, perhaps female, and their hands are over their face and they seem to be weeping.
Just in the middle of the road?
Side of the road.
Side of the road.
In kind of a
Any belongings?
clearing. No. Maybe like an empty basket next to them.
It's more suspicious than nothing.
Yeah, I look up at you and say, that looks like a trap, right?
Yeah. That doesn't look like not a trap. How far away are we?
I'd say you're probably like a dozen yards away.
What do you think? We just yell at her?
Should I stop the wagon? Should I? I see a distressed lady in the road. I don't know about the rest of you.
We'll follow your lead.
My lead? You're the ones who are here to protect me, and
Yeah, but you've done this before.
I mean, I've been on the road before. I've also been
Great.
attacked by brigands
You'll do
before.
We're stopping the wagon.
We're stopping the wagon?
Mhm.
Alright, so we stop the wagon.
Oh.
I'm in charge.
Yeah? Yeah, you wanna go walk up? I'll back you up, but from here.
I walk up. I'm like, what's poppin'?
Yeah, sure. What? Well, who are you? What? Where'd you?
I'm waving my hello. We're part of this too.
What? Where did you all come from? Did you come from down the road?
Sure.
Yeah,
What's up?
I mean, yeah.
You must help me. I
Gesture broadly at the road. It's the only road, I
Yeah.
imagine.
There's nothing else around, right? Like,
correct, but you can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm missing my daughter. I was out picking blueberries with her, and she's disappeared.
Are there blueberries
What kind of
in the
blueberries?
basket?
Yeah, there's some blueberries.
What kind of
in the basket.
blueberries?
Blue ones?
Mm.
Regular blueberries. These are regular
Regular
blueberries.
American.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, how many of them are there? You
They're
said,
red, white, and blueberries.
There's just one woman, right?
Yeah, it's one
You
woman.
said with daughters or something.
She said she's missing her daughter.
No, before that.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
the
no, just one
blueberries
figure.
ate her daughter.
Blueberries ate her daughter.
What is it?
I've heard of
Maybe
my.
she turned into a blueberry.
I have a blueberry for a daughter. No. Instead, she's like, please help me. My daughter's gone missing.
Okay, which way?
We were picking in this meadow, and she I've been calling for her for hours.
I ask if she has anything of hers.
Yeah, I feel like I jumped down and actually
What's your
walked
daughter's
up.
name?
We'll call her Sandy.
Hey, Sandy, are you here? I look around. Sandy.
Sand gets everywhere.
How's
She
this
must
work?
be-
She's not here, you know.
She hands
Do you
over.
even have a daughter?
She hands over a small hay doll. So this is a doll that a simple doll that like grasses had been folded over and like tied and
Like a child would have, and
Correct.
not like a voodoo doll.
correct.
Maybe.
Yes, yes.
I turn into a dog bear and smell it.
Hey, I
Roll
can
for
talk-
dog bear.
Hey, I can talk to you now.
That's true. That's true.
7?
So you get one hold for that, right? You can do this.
I don't remember what one hold means. Is that
So
One action.
yeah, you get to do one thing as a dog bear, which
I
is
want to trace the
right.
smell.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
you're
I would-
tracking. I think you have tracking stuff too, right?
Yeah, bagel. Yeah, with bagel. Oh shit.
Bagel.
Bagel.
Bagel, bagel.
Yeah, hunt and track. Follow a trail of clues left behind by passing creatures. Yeah.
So-
should we both do it? Or...
So he's gonna like smell the doll, right? And she's gonna be like, "Can you help?"
No.
Oh, she's gone
Do I
forever.
ask you this? Do you tell me if I can help? Or do
Yeah, you
say-
smell. You get the smell off of. You pick up the
Okay.
track.
Well,
You do the
did
thing.
she react to the dog bear in front of her?
Yeah, no, you make a good point. So she's taken aback by the magic, right? Because magic is.
He's gonna sniff that doll.
As long as it finds my daughter,
Just let him sniff.
I saw it. He was a human before, and now he's an animal.
You know what? It's gonna work.
Magic is real.
I
You
turn
gotta
back
get-
and say, half human.
You're gonna have to get used to a lot of stuff real fast.
I'm getting cool with a lot of things real quick.
Get up in her face.
I like
Be
her.
cool.
What is she?
I like her a lot.
Can you just like give us like a cursory description?
She's got brownish, lightish hair, and she's wearing
Shortish, longish.
Race?
shortest, longest. No,
She's human,
What's her race?
right?
yeah, she's human. Yeah. She describes a freckle-faced 8-year-old kid.
8-year-old.
Sounds
Am
evil.
I waiting around, or do I just go?
You can
Yeah,
smell
I mean,
if you want to hear more about the
I'm
kid.
gonna. I feel like I'm gonna track with you,
Right.
and I perhaps I will roll to see because we got a sense, but
I'll give you a +1
perhaps
because
that's
of your between the two of you.
yeah.
What's that stupid
7-8. That's a success.
So that's 9. I don't know.
Bear fact they always have, like, I can smell a candy bar under 15 feet. Like, it's some impossible distance.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah, I believe it. What does your unmitigated 9 give you?
Oh, so I can gain a useful bit of information about my quarry. The GM will tell you what, or determine what caused the trail to end.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I didn't realize it like...
You got mechanics,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
Y'all got mechanics. So you lead everybody. You smell through the forest, and Thad's like, I'll just wait here then. If you're all helping the.
Yeah, maybe keep an eye on her.
Oh yeah. Oh yep.
If she
Oh,
tries
here.
to leave,
Come on,
send
come on.
send a.
So he brings her into wagon.
Say, be decent. That
Don't tell-
wagon's a rocket.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't come a knocking, baby.
Let me see something.
It's from Austin Powers.
How old is that?
How old is Thad?
Yeah.
That is hard. It's hard to tell. He's probably anywhere between like
18 and 45.
30.
1800.
He's a full-grown man.
Yeah.
He's got a biggish nose and biggish ears. He wears green robes and a peaked green hat. He looks like a triangle of a man.
Like a gnome.
But like full human-sized.
Whoa.
But he's got
Big gnome.
kind of his schnoz is like in his
But like
ears.
if we had to ballpark 40s, 50s. Like,
You can't tell.
He's so hopped up
Just
on
at
red
all.
ginseng and ginkgo biloba, he could do anything.
Late 30s to early 50s.
okay. Yeah.
It spans, but he's like a full-grown man. He's got like soft lines on his face where like in some lights he looks 55, 65, and then like in like full light he looks like a little more fresher, he's a little more fresh. He's a little
The way
fresher.
the light hits you.
It's the way the light hits.
They
But
burped that salad container before they closed
that's
it.
right.
Did not
Like
work.
I just wanted to consider if on the joke of if he's gonna hit on this woman or not, which I don't think is actually in his character or anything, but like
He's very friendly, but you've never seen him be overtly like sexual, and he doesn't make sexual jokes.
yeah, he just sells. He just
Just 'cause
sells
he-
for those who want.
Mhm.
Just 'cause he, runs the Dildopolis. Doesn't mean-
He has sold several. What's the word for a dildo? There's like a.
Sex toy?
It's more complicated than that. Not prophylactic, right?
That's
That's the stopping.
That's
thing.
the stopping thing. Anyway, so you don't get the feeling like he's going to be taking advantage of anyone. Okay. So you find the trail. You're sniffing around. As you're sniffing around, you kind of pick up like a torn piece of cloth here. You find a thread there, right? You see a footprint, and it brings you to the edge of a river. With murderous blueberries.
Look at you in the water and like.
What?
You want to take a dip?
Sure, I
look,
get
look
in.
for a child.
I look around in the water. She right down here.
Wait, how fast is this river going?
So it's
Said you
For a
do.
person, I can handle it.
No, but we're just like, I guess we'll
catch you
Yeah.
next time. So it's more of a creek. It's not really a like full
Down there,
river.
creek.
Ain't going down in creek. So it's probably like something like 5 feet wide and like maybe like this deep.
So,
Right.
Oh, you can look into it.
Yeah, you can kind of
I
see
still
into it.
step into
Yeah,
it.
no. You get down in there.
I'm like, ooh.
The water is like refreshingly cold.
Ooh.
But you find the signs of a scuffle, and like water has splashed on the ground. And this is where the trail stops.
There's nothing around like
So a
on
bird
either
took her.
bank.
Not on the other bank.
So bird took her.
Are there any more footprints in the water though?
No, there are no footprints in the water.
Oh, so it was a mer person.
Yeah, I look up.
I look through the.
You look through the thing. Would you see anything? Yeah, I'm gonna say there's traces of something. There's a glow. There's a glow to the ground.
But that doesn't then indicate
Yeah.
anything else that we can't really
Not
see.
really. Just that like it probably wasn't just a bird.
Is the glow? It's only here. It's not even where she approached from.
It's not from where she approached from.
So it came from the water.
Whatever you can kind of feel out that whatever happened here came
Do
from the
I
water.
feel anything in the water, like a little warm?
Do you have something to make? Maybe give me a
I don't got shit.
maybe give me a wisdom check.
Why not?
2d6s plus your wisdom modifier.
Which is 1.
There you go.
Oh, that is 96.
I was gonna say that looked like
I'm cheating.
I'm.
I don't see shit.
This water is not water that you're used to, so this is like snow melt, and it tastes
Tastes kind of weird.
like weirdly like the sky. Like that's what you kind of.
It just doesn't have a lot of salt to it, you know.
Definitely
I'm
not
used to
salty.
Critters that are up in here.
There's some minerals in there where you're like
Little
fucking
bacteria
granite.
too. You know,
It's pretty clean. It's snow melt, right? So it's coming from a.
there's still algae.
There,
Come on now.
there's some algae in there.
So what do you think? Should we checking downstream, y'all?
I mean, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Or we could split the party and go both ways.
It's inadvisable in almost every circumstance.
How many times can I do this though, Dane?
So that's what the roll is for. So 2
got
through
any
7 is
skills
you get to
you
do
wanna pop
one.
out?
right,
Oh,
but
you
like
can turn into an animal in
like-
general.
Ooh,
like
have,
a day, and
have
then these
Bagel
actions,
fly
it seems like
upstream and we'll go downstream.
there should be
Ooh,
some
that's a good
limitation,
idea,
but it
actually.
doesn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, split the party.
It's not clear.
We have an idea.
I
Okay.
had a
Yeah.
taking credit for a woman's
Hey,
thought.
ownership of Bagel is 50-50. We
Guys,
we
both
signed the
said-
papers.
I didn't sign shit. I don't know how to spell.
Wait, can you not read? I forget.
Ooh, I have so many more ideas about the river delta now.
Why
I
would a
just
mer
did
person
some
know how to
years in
read?
This is your
Africa.
second
There's no paper
character
underwater.
that can't read.
But like, there's no paper underwater.
They got stoned.
I guess as many times as you want.
Okay, that's what I was like. So I can just, Dane, may I do this? No.
I can read
failed
mer
this
person
time, but
language,
in a
that's
minute
about
you may.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about spamming. Like, it doesn't say anything. There's no real
I can read or write merperson.
There's no real like limit to your wild shape.
Yeah, it's like, can I turn into a
What's it called?
crayfish
I mean, that sort of
Crawfish?
makes sense.
Shapeshifter.
Because you still, it's like it has to sort of be doing something. It's D&D is a different tempo, right? Like,
Yeah, but
So
but
it's like-
still.
Okay, Lizzo.
what-
Yeah, it's not a reference I got.
I didn't understand.
I've listened to that
Shapeshifter.
album, I think, but other than the song we all know, I can't recall the others. Whatever happened
My
to her?
first thing I look up Dungeon World Druid shapeshift. First thing, my druid is shapeshifting a lot.
Rules is written. They're not written. That counts. It's-
It's a thing the druid can do, and there are no overt restrictions on the move. So adding some is a bad idea, and will just take away from what the druid makes the druid. But it does have restrictions. They're not just obvious because the move is carefully taking advantage of restrictions. Does not get to pick their form's moves.
What?
Don't ask what the druid is planning to do. That's giving away one of your means of interacting with the druid meaningfully. Instead, think about what an archetypal of the form and give it moves for that. An eagle might have any or all of see far and clearly, rend with claws, fall upon prey with the sun at my back. An elephant might have trumpet deafeningly, trample them. The form doesn't even have to always have the exact same move list. You can tailor it to the needs of the situation that are obvious archetypal moves.
This makes it sound like you decide what I do for me. I'm like, dang, can I turn into a bear dog? And you're like, perhaps
I'll
you can
think
smell
about
as
it.
that animal.
Yeah, that feels
Think
weird.
about it.
No. Bear dog, but no dog bear.
This is where I
Alphabetical.
fucking draw the line.
So I feel like misses are where I give you you turn into the animal, but you can't do exactly the thing you want.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It's just a mixed success, but you do it.
I'll allow
I
it.
get distracted by my bear brain and just start scratching at a tree.
Yeah, I think this is giving you more of a challenging, to make it a little more challenging instead of just like I have the solution every time. Misses are supposed to matter, and the more risky the in-world action, the more extreme events are on a miss. What's more risky than inviting the soul-shattering power of unbridled nature into your body to utterly erase your human form and replace it with an
Unbridled nature.
animal? Just imagine how that could go wrong. Misses are the absolute key to...
It's like, oh, fuck yeah, ego death.
I might have to look into this a little bit more, and we can come up with ways to make shapeshifting a little... This is the main dial that makes shapeshifter not a win button. So, we'll come up with how to make shapeshifting a little more narratively interesting than just I turn into an animal that fixes the situation.
Sparkles everywhere.
Yeah, you just leave sparkles. Well, no, that's actually a good point. So, like, if you become a bear, whatever, you scare the woman away,
Sparkle?
right?
I mean, that would be a miss.
That would be a miss, which
Okay.
you rolled. 2 to 7 is a miss, isn't it?
I don't
No, I thought.
Oh, 2 to 6.
Yeah.
2 to 6 is a miss.
I'm like, that's
Okay,
a pretty low.
Yeah.
fair. 7 to 9 is a mixed success. So I gave you the one thing. On a miss, I'm gonna fuck you up a little bit.
You scare the woman away, we would never have known. That would have been.
That would have been
Yeah.
hit.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
discussion.
yeah, I think maybe that's a bad example, but whatever.
I mean, that'd be pretty funny for you. You're like, all right, well, I guess you just keep moving on to the next town. See you guys in 2 weeks.
Next week, yeah.
I have to plan a new session. No, what's fun about being a DM is that whatever doesn't happen may come up later.
The child died.
Ooh.
Y'all
You
y'all
find-
fucked up and you didn't even know it. But now you get to feel the guilt.
This isn't Grave of the Fireflies. There aren't going to be dead children.
Come on.
I will not watch that movie. I will not. I love Miyazaki, but goddamn, I won't watch that sad movie.
It sounds like Writers Guild has a tentative deal.
Ooh, but not the actors. Probably
I don't
not.
know what this means.
So the actors and writers of Hollywood have all been striking for the last couple months, and so no new shows or movies have been made
Why?
Because they're on strike.
because they're on strike.
Why?
The union,
Because
streaming, and AI.
companies are bad and they have
Essentially, like Netflix is withholding money from successful projects.
And so is almost everyone.
Yeah,
all
pretty
the
much
time.
everyone, all the time.
But also they're like, hey, we need to put our foot down about AI right now, or else it's going to be a problem for the rest of forever.
Yeah. They don't want AI writing scripts or AI acting.
Or acting.
Using people's faces already.
Yeah, because you go on as an extra and they're like, we're just gonna scan you real quick,
Yeah,
make a
Bye.
variety of
Make you-
faces perhaps.
yeah, make
That'd
you
be
do
great.
whatever you want, and that's fucking fucked
No
up.
more
Yeah.
acting ever.
Right, exactly. Scary. A lot of voice actors are scared of it too. Because voices are way easier to reproduce than than like full on scripts.
Some fake videos of Tom Cruise.
That's
man.
right.
Yeah, that one.
That one. Great.
So we want to send
Yeah.
Bagel. So we're gonna go downstream as a group. I
Okay.
think, but I want to send Bagel upstream
Ooh.
because and then report. Just for, I guess a mile. I don't know.
Okay.
An amount of distance, it sort of makes sense, and then to return back if nothing is there. Like a mile is probably.
Do you need to roll for him?
I do, but
Nah.
let's see. I need to.
Nah, it just happens.
Yeah.
Everything works.
Birds just fly, man.
Oh yeah, command.
Birds flying in the sky. You know how I feel.
Am I wrong?
Birds do fly,
Most.
except
Those
penguins.
damn dirty emus.
Emus, ostrich. I saw an ostrich in
But
Africa.
Bagel knows how to fly.
Bagel does not fly. Like a
So
bagel.
Why would
And I
you
can
have
talk
to
to
roll
him
for
now.
it?
What he achieves when he flies.
Yeah. So I think I.
You can go twice as high. It's in a book.
Okay, I understand.
Have a look.
The animal stats. I'm like, I don't have a cunning stat. What the fuck?
He do.
So I'm gonna add Bagel's cunning, which is +2.
Okay.
To my work with my animal companion. I don't roll command.
No.
I guess I just added stat, so that's the whole point. Is that I don't.
Oh.
Odd. Okay, well that's a 5.
A 5 is a failure. As he's going higher, it gets precipitously steeper. And
He's tired.
finds a really pretty waterfall and more snow.
Just chills there for like a while.
Yeah.
He's like, this looks dope.
Literally.
Okay.
It's a pretty waterfall.
Oh, maybe Charles at the waterfall.
So, you guys
I think
follow
so.
That would be upstream.
Yeah.
you three
Yeah, so
go
Bagel went upstream,
downstream,
We're going
Yeah.
downstream. Yeah.
and you find a medium-sized pond. Medium-sized pond. I would say it's probably what's a good. Let me think.
Like the size of this room, bigger.
Let's say like an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Like it's a big swimming pool size.
It's like nearly a lake. No, I
Mm.
don't really.
I feel like
football field.
no, way smaller
Oh, that's
than
a
that.
pond. That's a pond.
Yeah, a pond.
I don't know how big it is.
But like
Sure.
a whole ass river
Yeah.
just goes to a pond.
Let's say it's the size of this, like the floor of our house.
I feel like
From
a
there-
swimming pool is probably half a football field in length.
From here to the
Maybe.
back door, and
I
maybe
bet.
like twice as wide.
Okay.
It just stops at a pond. This river?
The river does, and then there's like a place where it continues,
Oh.
but you find a pond.
I'm guessing the child is at this pond.
Yeah, you wanna. I don't know why I did your
I
voice.
get in there.
You wanna get all up in there?
Yeah, I get in there. I look around.
Okay.
Keep watch. We'll keep watch.
You look around. Is there like a look around roll?
No, I'm a
Sure there
Well,
is.
there's probably like.
Where?
There is.
Oh wait, there's a whole other
Uh-huh.
sheet. Hold on.
I think there's like
I forgot
assess a
about the
situation or
normal-
something like that.
I discern reality.
Discern realities.
Oh yeah.
Discern realities.
God, that's
Discern
so
realities.
flowery for perception. check.
Yeah, right.
Multiverse like level. Discerning reality.
What is this reality even like?
How do you get a +10 with? Oh, I guess 2 6s.
It's true.
It ain't easy.
Yeah, I like that this game literally.
Is impossible.
No, it airs you on the side of succeeding because 7s are mixed success.
And the most common roll.
Yeah. So you get the most common
I
roll
feel like
and
we
up.
haven't been succeeding, so I'm like, bitch, where?
I think we've only I just failed maybe for the first time ever in any of our rolls.
The energy that Dylan's bringing to the game tonight, as always, is
It's that post fulsome
+1.
energy.
a 7, an 8.
8.
Why that is a success, isn't it?
It
A
is.
mixed success. So you.
What do I find? I got my little thing. by the
Oh,
way.
you do?
Yeah.
You put that on underwater?
Yeah.
Cool. So
I don't think I've ever taken it off, to be honest.
how do you keep, you like stick it like, I'm going to say it's too big to just stick
I
it
put
in
a
your
little
eyeball.
I got a little eye patch now.
It's a goggle. A mono goggle.
I'm going to say it's too heavy to do that. You can't just
We have
do
no
that all the
necklaces
time.
in the first place.
Yeah, but like to stay on your face?
Like-
Why not?
Because I'm saying you can't.
You can swim with one arm. For
Okay.
sure.
You can put it up on your face.
Apparently, it's impossible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. My world.
Some bullshit.
My rules.
I would have figured it out.
Yeah, I believe
Anyway, I'm swimming with one arm. With
you.
because I don't know how to fucking. I'm too stupid to understand.
That's not what I
The-
said. I said that you can't do it.
You told me.
Physically, it doesn't work.
Hey, couldn't you just stop and then do it and
Yeah.
then swim?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then-
A little bit of that.
Whatever. Whichever makes Dane less upset.
Oh, don't feel like I'm upset. Feel like I'm doing pretty good. Just saying that you can't do everything you want all the time. That's all I'm saying. Generally, I'm a yes and kind of guy. And I said no this time, and okay.
It's literally the Holocaust.
Literally unplayable. Cannot play this game. Send it back. Developers, take heed. 0 out of 10. Who made this? EA. Anyway.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Free
Yeah.
Fire on Monocle.
What's in that leg, baby?
Yeah.
Glasses do not exist in this universe
That's
at
true.
all.
That's
No
true.
sort of face modifications are allowed.
It's just a big heavy stone.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not heavy though, guys. It's a fucking
hey,
stone.
once you get to a stone, or to a town, maybe they can fashion you some sort of stone strap.
Because I just couldn't figure it out on my own.
That's what I'm saying.
How is
Yeah.
it just?
Too
Is it like
stupid.
eye size or is it?
It's a little bit bigger than your
I
eye.
have
So you
a
can put it in
feat
the
called handcrafted, bitch.
Okay, well then use
What's that do?
use the mechanics against me.
Yeah, let's read
You
what
may
that does.
use your hands in place of tools. Wait.
Uh-huh.
You may use your hands in place of tools and fire to craft metal objects,
Metal objects.
mundane weapons, armor, metal jewelry.
Yeah. You want to find some metal?
I will. It all be formed from the raw components. You may unmake things as well, but to do so without time and safety might require that you defy danger first. Interesting.
So there's a couple of things happening here. One, if you want to do that thing, you got to try harder than just saying I do it. Okay? So with the materials and the amount of time you've put into it, you can't do it. All right. Now, if you want to invest some time and,
I'm
you
sorry
know,
if I've upset you.
I'm
been
not
pulling
upset.
your leg this whole time.
what's that? I'm good. I just want you to earn the cool things that you do rather than just getting them
By natural intelligence.
by Dylan saying I want it.
I'm just gonna put it out there that you jumped in a lake. So in theory, you're like, I'm gonna fashion this thing. I mean, I guess
I
you're an
managed the
underwater
whole
creature.
No, she said she wanted to try and like keep it on her eye back in
No,
the
I know,
slime.
but like some sort of a wrap, right? And
Yeah.
like that's where we're
Yes.
running into
So
trouble.
you're underwater. You got this thing up to your eye. You see a glow. You see a glow down at the bottom of.
I swim down.
You swim down. There's a bubble. There's a little girl inside that bubble.
I pop the bubble.
Okay.
I get my little toothpick.
Let me.
My mer person has a toothpick in their mouth. From lunch.
That's a new.
From lunch, because there were sandwiches served on the little
Sure.
and they had a little toothpick in them, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Little flag.
we had lunch. It was sandwiches. And I kept the toothpick. I kept the toothpick because I thought it made me look cool.
Can I see your basic moves list?
I thought everyone had basic move list.
I don't.
Oh.
Not on me.
that other pile should have like 1 million of it, I think.
Thank you.
Is pop with toothpick not on basic moves?
I don't know why it got so blurry.
Yeah.
It's called
like-
blurred, so I thought maybe it was like an inside joke, but I think it's just fucked up.
Maybe it's an inside joke. Maybe they did it on purpose, you know?
Possibly.
That's
It
cool.
looks.
Let's troll everyone to think they need glasses.
Yeah. I can't change the quality either. It looks kind of cool, but I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong.
They're working harder to try and make sense of.
This is my first time attacking, so there's going to be attack.
Attacking.
But why?
There's a mouse.
Because your discern realities found the bubble. You got a what? You got an 8. What does the discern realities thing?
You get
Yeah,
to
you get to-
study and ask a question.
You ask only one thing. What happened here recently? What's about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable? Who's really in control here? What here is not what it appears to be?
Oh.
I just gave you that there was a bubble at the bottom. Do you want to ask one of these questions?
Yeah, I do.
Go for it.
What is here that appears not to be?
Say it one more time. What is here? What is?
What here is not what it
What
appears.
here
God,
is
what a,
not
Yeah.
what it appears to be.
what a tragedy that sentence is.
So this appears to be a
Grow in a bubble.
peaceful lake. This appears to be a safe, peaceful lake. It is not safe.
So there's a little something in here.
There's a little something, something.
I look around and see where there's something.
Oh, you see that little bubble down there?
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pop the bubble.
You go down.
Toothpick.
You get ready to pop the bubble, and then you get cracked. I don't know if I make attack rolls. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you just kick ass or whatever it is.
Well, I don't know if I do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we parlay? Is that how it works? Or no. Not that. Defend.
I think you guys have to defend. Let me look up combat, because we haven't done it before.
I thought we didn't have to do combat.
Well, this thing's attacking you,
It's
so
just combat light.
you can after it attacks you, you can
Please stop.
figure out whatever you want. Combat. C-O-M. Combat is not in here.
Have you played Baldur's Gate?
Hmm.
Do you have
Not yet.
a computer that does games?
I'm building a computer right
When you have it, you should get Baldur's Gate.
now. I will.
I think you will like
That's
it
why
a lot.
a computer's being built.
Hell yeah. It's pretty graphic intensive.
Mhm.
I'm having some struggles with it.
Yeah, I kind of want to upgrade my graphics card.
Everyone's doing that because I game right now.
Yeah, that and Starfield.
Yeah,
My
that's
Starfield looks like fucking just disgusting.
Like I can run it on the high settings, but then my computer heats up like never before.
I think you need to make a defy danger roll.
Oh, when you act despite an imminent threat
Yes.
versus just getting attacked, which is defend. I guess.
Okay.
There is defend. So. Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I get to go again. I rolled doubles.
Okay, so you get attacked. You feel a crack on the back of your head.
Ow.
You can defy danger by powering through and adding your strength, by getting out of the way or acting fast by adding your dex, by enduring, so just taking the crack and adding your con,
Bring it.
with quick thinking, so you come up with a way that you like think your way out of this, plus intelligence, through mental fortitude, which is plus wisdom, but I don't think that
I'm gonna constitution it.
you're gonna endure.
Oh.
I'm gonna, because you're underwater, I'm gonna give you another +1 to whatever this
Go,
is.
Bitch. +2, +1, +3 to that.
6
Does your body change when you go in water?
+3, so
legs
it's 9.
yeah.
slap
your
together.
legs.
9.
Yeah.
9. So that's a mixed success. Yeah. So you.
Take it like a champ.
I'm gonna say that you flip around, but you
I whip
don't
my hair back and forth.
get hit, but you don't pop the bubble. And now there is a
Bubble attacking me?
no, there's a figure between you and the bubble. It kind of has like kind of a beak on its face. It's got limbs. It's got arms and legs. Kind of a
Platypus?
greenish skin.
Platypus?
Platypus. No, it is humanoid in shape, with the kind
Have
of
you
a.
see anything up top? I don't know how deep they are. I guess.
They.
Why
I'm
are you
gonna see.
kidnapping?
I'm gonna say that you see some movement down there, but it's hard to discern.
I think I
Unless
just
you'd
yell-
like to discern reality.
I just yell into the water like, "You all right?"
Yeah,
But
I'm
like, sure
Um,
you can't hear me.
I say, ow.
Mhm.
And I'm like, why'd you kidnap this girl?
It goes, and it's gonna go and attack you again.
Bruh, let's calm down.
It's
Every-
do you say that?
Yeah, I'm trying to calm it down.
All right, so you either need to do another defy, or you need to defend. What's the list?
Yeah, defy or defend. Defy danger or defend. Can I ask a logistical question about
Sure.
merfolk voices? Because I have to imagine that due to the nature of the water, that merfolk have, when they speak their own language, it's loud as fuck,
Sure.
and perhaps from a different. How is? I mean,
Different
Celestia's pretty
frequency?
loud, right? Like,
Just as a person.
but like, I feel like you have to. You've had to lower your voice a lot because you're not underwater, but it's hard. You know what I mean?
What do you say to that, Celestia?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
What does a whale sound like out of water?
Oh, that's a really good point.
Yeah, well, I think
I don't know.
I feel like I watched some sort of a MatPat video where they talked about like the deadliest animal is like if like some underwater animal like screeched above water, like it would
It'd be
like,
over for the rest
it
of
would
us.
fuck some shit up to anybody nearby. Like it would just be like
Oh, like in Harry
too
Potter.
loud.
Right.
Alright, I'll allow it.
So are you defying danger or are you defending yourself?
I'm gonna try to talk them out of the fight.
Oh, so you're gonna parlay?
And I'm gonna parlay, because I don't like fighting. It's not my bag, baby. When you have leverage on a GM character, manipulate them. We're okay, man.
I think really it's more right now it's the charisma defend, the bottom list of defend damage, or defy danger rather.
Deal danger with quick blow.
I was thinking this one.
Oh, sing charm. Social. Yeah, I'm gonna sing to them.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do this.
Go ahead.
We are my friends. We are nothing but family.
Yeah, roll for it,
In
baby.
this little trench. 8 plus. Wait, is that a 6 or? Yeah, 6 plus 3.
9.
9
Do you have
plus
charisma?
9. Minus 1 charisma. That's an 8.
8. All right. A mixed success. So it's going to grab you by the wrist
Oh.
and pull you up and throw you out of the water. And what it said, it doesn't hurt you. It what you all see in front of you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, it's throwing me out of the water. That's gonna hurt.
Is a creature that looks a little like this.
Oh, so yeah, all right.
So
Really ugly.
So it's a turtle frog man. It's got a shell. It's kind of scaly.
It comes out of the water?
It comes out of the water, throwing.
Yeah, I
Celestia.
feel like I'm guns out, like, you know.
Sure.
What I mean?
And it's got like a little divot in the top of its head. It's got like a little dish. Its skull is like a little dish. And it says, "Get out of here! Stay away from my pond. This is my turf."
Is it what is the girl down there?
Yeah, she's in a bowl.
That's my meat.
Gross.
Yeah, nah. That ain't
Yeah,
gonna
like,
fly,
feel
bud.
that.
That meat's got a very upset mother.
I don't care what the meat's mother wants. If the meat's mother wants the meat, then the mother can come and be meat too.
Can I fire a warning shot?
Sure.
Is that just an attack roll still?
Yeah.
I
Or
have to admit, I want a screech ability if that's gonna be canon.
a volley.
We can
so
talk.
I
We can
think
talk about it.
I think it's volley. Oh boy. That is. I'm rolling bad.
Yeah.
These casino dice are weird. Who would have guessed? Yeah, I need a 79.
Okay, you describe how this misses. Like, what do you fire? Does it just like click? Does it just like
I think
jam?
it has to misfire. That's the only
Does
thing
it
that
misfire?
I think that has to be what makes sense.
Just hit him. He's a piece of shit.
You
I mean,
accidentally
like-
hit him when you try to miss him.
No.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like I feel like misfiring feels a little.
I
a little
say
more reasonable.
no. Let's do a little more cartoony.
Okay.
You get a blast in the face,
Sure,
and
sure.
you've got the, and you're like, oh,
Oh well.
and it goes. That's funny. You guys suck. Even the wet one.
All right. I'm sort of just flabbergasted the gun like didn't fire because it's like usually so well maintained.
I found the food fair and square. You all fuck off.
It's just you, huh?
Maybe.
All right, let's the story. Let me just sort of put this at you, little guy.
What?
There's 3 of us.
Uh-huh.
That one can turn into any animal, unlimited at this time. So like he could maybe he could turn into a dragon. I haven't seen that personally, but like maybe, you know.
Are you trying to parlay?
Yeah, I'm trying to like, intimidate.
While
him.
he's
That
doing
part of
this,
parlay.
can I turn into a cow? Because I'm allowed to turn into any domesticated
Yeah, you can turn into a cow.
And then I start motioning like I'm gonna take a shit in his pond.
Starts
Just really, like...
The parlay's like it says like if I have leverage.
Like,
Like
how's
I
it
don't
well,
know what
I
sort
think
of-
your leverage right now is you're lying.
Can't squat.
Sure.
They don't have.
I'm only
like,
I'm mostly telling the
They
truth.
can't go
Uh-huh.
like, up and down.
I'm lying about the dragon.
Sure.
That's a
7 plus
I
your
think they
charisma.
could go up better than they could go down.
That's,
The
yeah,
fact-
they can't
like
go
for
down.
horses
scared.
and
You got an 8?
Yeah.
Why can't
Mixed
they go
success.
down?
It says,
It's like they don't see. They're just like.
I don't know what a dragon is, but whatever that big thing is over there, that doesn't look good.
No, I don't know if this changes things, but parlay sort of said. Well, I just want.
There's some mechanics to it.
Yeah, so it says on a hit. So I guess a hit's just 7. Oh. On a hit, they ask you for something and do it.
Yeah.
If you make them a promise first.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what
and
it.
on a 7 through 9, they need some concrete assurance of your promise right now.
You're a ranger. Get him other meat.
If you find me my favorite food besides meat, I'll give you back the meat.
What is it?
I'm not telling. And it just goes back into the water.
Fine.
All right, we gotta
We're
kill
just
that
killing
thing.
I shit in his pond.
That's fine.
Great.
So
I feel better.
if you guys can find out what its favorite food is,
Fuck this guy.
I turn into a beaver and dam the creek.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm
roll for it,
I
motherfucker.
have to admit, guys, I probably can't do much because I'm a fire
6, 7, 8, 9.
starter.
Plus
and
2. I haven't been
water.
adding my wisdom.
Use one.
So
Gotta. You gotta.
You can-
It's an 11?
You can destroy him.
Yeah. You build a fucking great dam, and you can do 2 more beaver things.
You know, you're
I just
you're
continue
like-
around his pond now.
Okay, you're just building.
I want to divert this
So,
creek around his
I'm going
pond
to. You got a plan?
so it dries out
Yeah.
and his head dries out and he dies.
I'm going to swim down there to distract.
You don't know that.
Based on the picture you showed me, I'm making an assumption.
Yeah, good assumption. Yeah, I mean, you all can also discern realities about this guy. He's making a dam trying to dry up his lake.
No, I kind of just want to kill him. He seems like a really shitty dude.
Yeah, I think. I think we got some. How long is that gonna take you?
I don't know.
You see it. You guys can talk.
Yeah.
Just chewing on
This
trees.
kid's gonna. This kid's
You
gonna
at least
die.
dam up the water. Now diverting it completely around, that's probably going to take you a couple hours.
Alright.
Kid might die by that point.
It's not if you're distracting him.
It's
right?
it's a pretty. I mean, it's a pretty big pond. Like, it's not going to dry up in a couple hours.
Oh, I see. I thought since the outflow.
What if
we
you?
No,
were
I mean-
continuing out of this.
Listen.
Essentially, you're
Immolated.
depriving it of fresh
Immolated.
water, right?
But then it's
What if you just
flowing
turn all this?
out.
If
into
it'll
your water
it'll
and
flow out to a
sneak
point,
your
and then it'll
fire
settle.
stuff?
I can do that.
And
You
just-
will be upset.
Alright.
I mean, probably it's got less water, but that's going to take a little while.
We've come
No,
up with a
I can't.
secondary plan.
Cool.
This is
no,
a combined
I
effort.
can't do that.
You can't burn. We want to in combination with the dam sort of use fire powers to.
Oh, I can conjure a weapon of pure flame, but I can't.
That's pretty. Put that underwater. That'll steam up right quick.
Alright, I'm gonna.
I don't think he'll like a
evaporate.
boiling lake either, but I guess
you
she
have a
won't either.
feeling that the kid underneath there probably
Oh.
wouldn't like a boiling lake
Post
either.
child.
It probably won't boil the whole lake. Honestly.
Hey, let's be
It'll probably
fair.
evaporate before that
I'm
happens.
not gonna do that. I'm going to distract the beast. I'm gonna swim back down there.
Shake my booty at him.
Yeah, get it to come back up. And then I'll
I'll be like, you know, I'm coming for you. You try to get him to chase me.
What is that roll?
I also
Let me see the moves.
While that's happening,
Fighting with fire.
I need to just check my gun. I need to quickly clean my gun.
Really?
I got it. Something's wrong. It misfired. Something happened. If I have the prime shot and it misfires again,
It's parlay, you
we're in
manipulate
a real
them.
old time of pickle.
It's manipulation.
Yeah, I think it's
Parlay.
You think it's parlay?
Yeah. Because you're like deceiving someone.
Sure.
I don't know what else it could be. It's not volley.
I was thinking aid or interfere, but you don't have a bond with this person, so that makes sense. Yeah, go for it. Parlay again.
I love this system so much, except for like this.
Yeah.
Where you have to figure out what the fuck anything is.
9.
9.
That was a 6.
And then
9.
you added
It's
charisma.
-1.
Oh.
So it's 9.
9. So it comes back out of the water.
Yeah.
And where are you doing this? Just around the?
I'm just gonna swim laps around this lake.
Oh, you're.
Towards the top, so like our house would come out, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, the plan is I'll pop him when he comes up.
I'm gonna pop
I'll
a
try
cap
to.
in his ass.
Okay.
So
Well,
I feel
so
like-
that was a mixed success, right? So he doesn't just. He's going to be a small target, so he's just going to put his little facey all over the water.
I think in the time that what I've done is I've run to a tree. I can kind of like press a button and like I would load the shells into it. I think I probably just due to I have like a big old pipe cleaner kind of a thing,
Sure.
but like with a handle, and I but it's it's
Any
got
moment
like
now.
so I'm running to a tree. This is what's
Okay.
happening as you're underwater, right?
Bruh.
So impatient tonight. Dude,
I run to this tree. I'm cleaning my
why do we
gun
have to
out real
play this
quick.
game? Why do we
No,
have to?
I'm just like giving him shit because he takes a long time to clean his gun.
Okay, all right.
I do it so fast. I'm doing it as I run to a tree. It
Okay.
takes a second,
Okay.
and then I kind of leap up.
Yeah.
And now I have the high ground in
Okay.
a tree. So I'm there. That's where I'm waiting for him. I'm gazing my target. So then I volley when he pops.
You're gonna
up.
volley, but it's gonna be a -1 to your volley because he's not a. You now have a target, but the mixed success is that
Always a mixed success.
always.
That is enough for a mixed success. So 8.
An 8. Yeah. So you get a shot on him, and
Phew.
I
he
don't-
goes underwater.
Yeah. So the mixed success for volley.
So
So on a 7 through 9, choose one, whichever you choose, you deal your damage. You have to move to get the shot placing. Placing you in danger of the GM's choice. You can take what you can get -1d6 damage, or you have to take several shots. We're not doing ammo.
We're not doing ammo.
So
Yeah.
Who's got the time?
so wow.
maybe the damage is resisted from
Something of
water.
others?
That
Correct.
feels
Yeah.
fine. So
Does
we'll
it
do
have others?
that, but I don't actually know how to.
Others.
Oh, it's a D. Oh, another
Yeah,
die.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm gonna.
A D6?
A D8.
a D8.
So while he's getting hit,
Oh, but it's -1d6. So. Okay, so that's pretty good. So
3 damage.
So 3 damage. I wasn't. I forgot. I didn't expect, even though it's right here on the front of the page, that damage would be higher numbers than like 2 or I don't know.
What's your hit points?
8? Oh yeah.
So wait, do we roll for this? I don't remember
For
doing
what?
my armor hit points.
So you use armor when you are hit.
Right, so that's my like +1 that I have for having an armor. That
You
goes
have an
before my hit
armor, so
points.
any damage is reduced by 1.
Okay, but my hit points, do I roll a d6 or something to find that out?
No, that's your con.
Oh, it is It's a 6+ Constitution
There you go.
max, but that means every time, like, if I up my Constitution, it always
It'll
it's
go up
static.
too.
It's not by like level, otherwise.
Correct.
Okay.
You're welcome. Great. So it's back under the water.
Wow, I have a lot of.
I'm gonna make the little girl float out of the water.
So you're gonna dive down there. If you dive down there, it's gonna attack
No, I use my little bracelet.
Yeah. Big brain move.
you. You've got to go touch it.
Yeah.
That's how the float.
Touch
What if you
it.
just drop it down so that it fell right on?
I think
You have to
we
physically
have the
touch the
power,
thing to
yeah.
make it float.
Ah.
So,
Well, now
I'm
I'm
gonna
better.
outswim this fucker.
well, as you swim down, it's gonna slash at you
Well, yeah,
with
tiny
its
bitch. Tiny
claws.
bitch.
How do you get out of the
I
way?
go woo, you know, because I'm a merc person.
Go woo.
You do go.
You know, I dodge him,
I have.
Alright,
I
roll
still
the
have other
dodge.
beaver movements.
and I'm gonna add.
Actions thing.
Yeah, you've got 2 more beavers.
Yeah, I'm gonna add my dex to that
Okay.
because it's
So
obviously.
when I realized that me just chewing on trees was a personal project, I
Shit.
used this
miss?
opportunity to while the distraction's happening.
Plus 6.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow.
Did I just die? I think I just died.
How much?
6 hit points.
No, I'm not gonna kid. No. Where's the D4?
How do you
This
have
is
6
his-
hit points?
This
How
is
does-
his
how does
claws.
health like, how does going down work in this
I
game?
don't know.
Is it my, is it my
I didn't
const-
think we get this far.
Yeah.
Wait, are you doing Constitution modifier or Constitution?
It's a modifier.
Oh,
It'll
fuck.
always be a modifier.
Then we have dick all for health. There's no.
6 plus. No, it's 6 plus Constitution, man.
Oh, so I have 8.
Not
I
modifier.
have 8. I have
Okay.
a pen. Oh, wait, it's in my hair.
Wait, really?
What is your con score?
Plus 2.
No. Your con score is 16.
Oh,
Oh.
plus 6?
16
Well,
plus
then
6.
we have like a ton of health.
Great.
Oh.
Well, then take your 6 points of health.
I will.
Damn.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Oh, good boy.
Well, that's what-
I guess we don't really gain a lot of health unless we up our constitution.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I just have no constitution.
Guys,
Oh,
I
that's
just saw my player's life flash before my eyes, and I don't want to start doing death saving throws yet. This is session 3.
Okay.
2.
Now
So
I
it
have 20 health.
fully claws you in the back and says, "Get out!"
I still touch the bubble and the.
I'm gonna say
keyboard
that
out.
this round you can't because it slashes you.
I go, oh.
Exactly.
Then I punch him in the face.
Is there something you'd like to do?
I was hoping while this was happening,
Yeah.
I could swim to the bubble
Oh,
as a beaver.
sure. Yeah.
Multiple people go. Go.
You wanna touch?
Yes, that
You're
sounds,
gonna-
that sounds like a simple strategy to finish this bullshit.
Great. So she floating now. But like 0G, you kind of have to you push it, do a beaver tail.
Yeah.
You do a beaver tail to pop it up, and it starts going up. And it says, "No, my meat!"
I attack him as a beaver. I have one other beaver move, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say the interaction with the bubble is your turn. Is
Okay,
there something you'd like to do?
I'm scanning to see if anything comes up. I've decided Flicker cannot swim.
It's also kind of cold,
Yeah. So I'm just. I don't know if there's some sort of fucking hold my action kind of shit, but like I just want. If I see this thing pop above the water, I
Sure.
want to shoot it. So
Sure.
that's like I am like
Okay.
poised and ready.
Okay. Right now it's in battle with you, Serena.
My name is not Sabrina. It's Celestia.
Celestia. Yeah.
Serena.
What do you want to do with it? Because it's like on you now. It's like grabbing at you and stuff. You want to kick some ass?
Hands to yourself. I'm gonna touch him and I'm gonna burn the shit out of him.
Yeah, do it.
So I have Burning Brand. You can conjure a weapon of pure flame. But I kind of just want to have like hot hands.
Sure. hands.
Roll con on a 10 plus, choose 2 of the following tags. That's if I get a 10 plus, though.
Look at that happy little pumpkin man.
2 plus 6 plus my con, which is 10. Ooh!
You got a
10?
10?
Yeah. On a 10 plus 2, choose the following tags on. Oh, so hand. Wait. Plus 2. On a plus 10, choose 2 of the following tags. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. You may treat your your strength, dex, in regards to making attacks with this weapon. Weapon always begins with a fiery touch, dangerous, and uses 3 tags. Each attack with weapons consumes 1 use. Hand, thrown near, plus 1 damage. Remove the dangerous tag. What tag? I don't get the tag thing.
So we haven't really gotten into tags much. So you're picking 2. So you can either just touch it with your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You can throw it nearby, so you can like throw fire.
Oh.
You can have it be more damage, right?
I'm gonna have it be a lot of damage. It's gonna burn him to shit.
Dangerous. Your weapon always begins with the fiery touch, dangerous.
So it's a fiery touch, and it's gonna burn the shit out of him.
And danger. I think dangerous means that it might hurt you too.
No.
I think so.
Well,
That's the
says I
give
get
and
to choose
take.
2.
Right. Or you can remove the dangerous tag. So you can.
Uh,
Let's look up tags. Just so we. I think this is like giving you the option for it not to catch things on fire, which doesn't really. 323.
I get it.
where did you get this dinosaur die?
Those were custom made. Charlotte designed them for
What?
a Magic pre-release when she was still the manager over there. Because we were trying. I don't remember what the deal was. Like I feel like Wizards was like, you can't give out too much prize, or like no, they probably limited the amount of prize that they gave out for the pre-releases more than ever. So they were like, let's make our pre-releases special, and we'll offer these dice. So we made the dinosaur dice for the dinosaur Magic set that came out.
Cool.
Okay.
Dangerous. I get to choose something that happens when you use it, like something that's dangerous that happens. So either you're like making steam bubbles that could hurt the girl, or you might get hurt yourself, or typically with fire stuff, you're setting fire to the environment.
Underwater.
So correct. So I'm saying that like if you want to negate the dangerous tag as one of your options, then you are in full control of what's going on.
Okay,
But if you don't, then there is a chance of maybe hurting the girl with like steam as it's.
But since it's a plus 10, I get 2.
Correct. So you get to touch it, right? You get to use the hands tag, and you can make it not dangerous.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. So you grab.
So you can never get a plus 3 then.
Never get 3 actions.
You can never get 3.
Well, it's 10 to 12 is typically.
Correct. 10
Yeah, so
plus.
But you
I
can
don't-
never have the full thing, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, correct.
There's gives and takes. And you might have advanced moves that change stuff.
Okay.
So what is your damage die?
It's on the front page, near under your hit points.
D6.
Oh, D8?
You're doing D8 damage to this
Is it
guy.
D8?
Done,
Five. Cool.
That's it. This fucker's gonna last.
So it goes.
Bitch.
And you get you guys. The beaver brings the girl up on shore. You see your beaver friend with the big eyebrows come up on shore. He like cringes away from you and like swims away.
I say, punk ass bitch.
And if you return to the surface? Okay. So it goes to the far side of this
No, I'm gonna murder him actually.
this. You want to go after him?
Yeah. No, I
So
don't.
he's
He has been abducting children. It might
he
be
kinda
better to
sucks.
put him down.
So-
We could take his hat.
he goes into some reeds, and he says, "Go away! I'm hungry, and you've taken my meat. Spirit realm was better."
Punk ass
Spirit realm.
bitch. Oh, it's a spirit.
I call from the tree.
Yeah. Yeah. He says,
I yelled at him.
"Go away!
Now,
You took my meat."
yeah, that's fine. You can be hungry a little while. Listen, you're probably bleeding pretty bad.
It hurts. It hurts.
You're probably soon for death. Now,
I'm hungry.
we could help you out if you give us some information, but also promise not to, kill any more human beings.
What is human beings?
Just yes or no.
I don't know. I need more information.
Well, more information. We're gonna kill you if you don't agree. So.
Meh.
That's the
Goes
information.
back into the reeds.
How? If we were to corner him, what's behind it? Like, could he run off?
He could probably get out of the water, but he can't leave without going further downstream.
And you blocked upstream,
Correct.
right? Yeah.
Well,
The water coming into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm kind of in.
I don't know if you did do that. If that took hours. What was the
No.
assessment?
I said the whole like blocking off the whole thing because he was saying would take hours. The actual blockage was the first hold, so you
Gotcha. Okay.
you were able to
Just
do
wanted
that. Too sweet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say that. Oh boy, my notes, y'all, they're all over the goddamn place. So like the entrance to the pond is over here. It is now blocked. The exit is down this way, and it's going kind of like down. This is your tree, right? And he is
Like all the way over there.
unhappy over here. And the rest of you are like right around here. So he'd have to get pretty close to get out of the way.
Do you want to block off the escape path?
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm so hungry.
I don't care.
I have to go the long way because I don't swim. I also don't want to get wet, I guess. And
It'd be
I
like
walk the other way around to kind of talk to him as the
As
exit
we
is
fucking-
blocked.
Mm.
Now,
creep up on him.
Stay away.
where'd you come from?
I come from Spirit Place.
Say more.
There was a hole in a shiny hole.
Your mom had a shiny hole.
I smell meat. I go through shiny hole. I find meat. I grab. I find this place.
So many euphemisms.
So like,
Right?
just to sort of clear the order of events here. You were just
Obviously.
vibing in the spirit realm.
Yeah, my water place. A pond. I have my own pond. Okay, I don't want to brag.
That is pretty. I don't have a pond.
Well,
And you just saw a hole. You went in a hole,
You
and
could have your
instantly
own
there
pond
was
if you-
a child, some meat,
I saw meat.
like
I grab
immediately
it.
out of the hole.
It smells good. I want to eat it.
What do you like? What kind of meat do you normally eat?
I don't usually eat meat, but this meat smells good.
So listen.
I've eaten meat. I mean, I've eaten meat.
Yeah, but not like a living, breathing. Is she okay?
She's like shivering and like
I forgot about her.
she's like obviously very traumatized.
This is all just we're just pretending, little girl.
I don't like this game.
Gaslight her. Gaslight her.
You just gotta just a few more minutes and you win.
I don't want to win. I don't want it.
Listen, how would you like it if someone ate you? I say back to the.
Nothing can eat me. I'm powerful.
Well, you're sort of bleeding out, about to die, and afraid of three.
You don't know my life.
3 meats.
You don't know who I am.
Who are you?
Kappa.
Okay, that's your name and your title.
You don't know what I am. You don't know what I am.
Cucumbers.
How do you know that? Spout lore, motherfucker.
That's it, right?
Spout lore.
Okay.
Is that canonical?
I think it is.
Spout lore. If you want to know something about it, you can spout some lore.
That's so funny.
Okay.
8.
10.
10. Yeah, this motherfucker loves cucumbers. You also know that if it spills water out of its head, it goes in a catatonic state.
I'll give you a cucumber.
And you, as a biologist, know that cucumbers in this region grow next to waterfalls.
Mmm.
Oh, there was a waterfall.
So let's just kill him. That's too far away.
It's also I gotta ask.
It's getting late in the day.
I swim upstream real quick to that waterfall because I am a fish. I should be able to swim pretty quick. I grab cucumber. I swim back.
But it gets really low, right?
I mean, it's a fairly what I'm thinking about more is that the cucumbers were hidden, so you'd have to search for them. The pigeon didn't see them; they were under snow.
They were underwater, so
They
I
were
grabbed them.
snow cucumbers.
Water cucumbers.
Yeah.
These are late
Wrong
season
season.
Cucumbers. Oh, you can go up there and you can search for them, but it's going to take time.
I'll be right back. Give me like 15 minutes.
Parlay.
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Parlay with the hungry and hurt Kappa. 7 plus your.
I have a negative.
You have a
one.
negative 1. 7 works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It says okay.
15 minutes.
I give you 15 minutes, or else I run away and smell for more meat.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
All right.
Before you go, can you start a fire so this child?
I start a fire.
Oof, that's easy enough.
All right. I swim up.
All right.
Whoop.
Whoop.
I put wood on the fire.
Yeah, you do with your beaver.
I don't have to be a beaver
Self.
anymore. We'll say 3 was me pulling child out of
There you go.
water. I
There you
guess.
go.
That seems. Then I could turn into a crocodile and just eat this asshole.
So you go up there. You go up and you search through the piles of snow, and you find some light blue cucumbers because they're
And I stash it in my vagina.
they're snow style. Cloaca,
For
please.
safekeeping.
You're
I
a
stash it in
fish.
my vagina. I'm not gonna tell him.
A fish vagina is called a cloaca.
I stash it in my clega because I hate this guy. And I hope I get to see him eat it.
Wow, that's
Is that like a?
vindictive.
I am.
Yeah.
Consent's important.
Fuck this guy.
Would it be worse?
You want me to stick it up
In
my
your butt?
ass?
Yeah,
You want me to stick it up my ass?
A butt cucumber. One in your butt, one
I've
in your
never
veg.
done that before.
It might be poopy.
Aren't they the
I
same
don't want
on
him to
fish?
know.
If
Like
if they have a
chicken?
cloaca, then yes.
It's all one hole.
There is no different one.
Anyway, so I go back, but before I get to that pond, pull it back out. Fuck this guy.
It's better than I was expecting.
And I'm like, I have a cucumber. Let's go back to the spirit world.
How do I go back to spirit world?
You come with us, right? That's how we're.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Peanut.
No, we got more cucumbers where that came from, right, y'all?
He's chomping down on this cucumber.
Yeah, we
He's
got
like-
infinite cucumbers.
He's like, listen, I'm sorry for I was hangry. I didn't mean to be such a dick.
You weren't even speaking no language at first.
I was so hungry.
Okay, now I feel bad I didn't do that.
What?
No, live by your choices.
No.
Live
I'll
by
feel
your
bad for
choices.
the rest of my life.
Well, that's a choice you made.
The salty cucumber.
I had to store it in my vagina.
You tell him. That makes it
I
better.
don't know what a vagina is, so.
Great. And I clap him on the back and I hopefully knock all the water off.
Oh my god.
Do you want to try?
Not really.
Why you gonna knock all the water off of
He'll
it?
die.
He just like goes limp.
Yeah, he essentially goes into a coma if you knock all the water out of the little dish on its head.
Oh, do that.
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Make a hack and slash.
He doesn't need to be alive, you know. Like we kind of just bring him to the spirit.
Yeah, but maybe we'll get like a cool.
I know we want a cool trick.
We need a cool party.
Damn.
Party.
It's 11.
11.
No, we want a cool party
Do it.
trick.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
You clap him on the back. He goes, "Ah!" And as he falls down on the ground, the water splashes, and he just like.
All right, let's carry him back to Vlad.
His name isn't Vlad.
Vladimir.
It's that.
Vlad. That was a giant
Yeah,
mistake.
Baylor.
It's canon.
No,
Yeah.
no. You can't just say that.
He's a jolly little elf man. I forgot about his triangular nature.
He is very.
He's. I imagine him. You
Which
know, like
makes him more of the impaler.
I'm imagining him now
Terrible.
like a tiny little image of an elf that has been blown up, but not up-resed. You know what I mean?
His fidelity is very low.
Yeah, he kind of has only a couple animation
He's
frames.
just like-
yeah. They're all dance.
Hello, welcome to my shop.
He is Will Ferrell.
Yeah, we'll fill him up with water. We'll get him back. Little girl, we're not gonna knock the water out of your head.
So-
Let's go.
Oh, so
She's sitting next to a fire.
Yeah, you're not cold anymore.
I'm so. This is.
Oh, hold on.
So traumatized.
Dane, I
right?
see
so
a, I
traumatized.
see a,
I'm always cold.
I see a blanket mole or carpet. What are they called? Blanket moles?
Yeah, blanket.
Murders
Uh,
the blanket.
Yeah,
roll.
I murder it and I very quickly skin it. and then I have not tanned it.
Roll to hunt the fucking mole. Like,
Can I-
what are you
can I-
talking about?
This was.
You're pulling a real
flavor.
Dylan. You're really pulling
I-
a Dylan.
can I,
Just do it.
No, yeah, go full Han Solo.
Should I
on
just
this thing.
volley?
Do you have a second page? You have a second. No.
I-
Well,
okay.
but I mean, for
All right, give me
yeah.
a volley. Give me a volley. Yeah,
It's
you
dead
fucking
as
do
fuck,
it.
dude.
It pops out of the ground. And he's like, the start of winter. It's time for me.
Yeah. And typically you need to tan the leather, right? But we don't. She's a little girl is cold, so I just sort of like.
Stretch it out.
I kind of like, you flap out, you hit a towel a couple times to get the dust out.
And it's still a little warm because it was just
Yeah.
yeah. She's like,
Um,
oh, thank you.
I kinda
This
look-
blanket is so nice.
Yeah, I look at her and I'm like, yeah, just I wrap it inside out. You know what I mean? So it's the fur touching her.
So
and
she's
not the-
covered in bloody viscera.
Yeah.
I think that would be better than covering her in bloody.
She's
viscera.
like looking at the outside of this blanket, and it's just like,
Yeah, but are you cold
I
anymore?
don't. No, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, here we go.
I don't
And
know.
I give her a real wet meat slap.
Just everyone gets a little splash of
Yeah.
blanket blood.
I'll tan
Not
that
even
later
in
and
the water.
give it as a gift. Not to her though.
You make your way.
Oh, I put the remains that could make a stew
Oh.
of this
Yeah,
skeletal
blanket mole. Yeah.
blanket mole in like a sack.
Oh,
Give
great.
this cop a going away thing.
Are you
piss in
an,
his head or something?
are you an animal that's carrying him back?
Oh, we could give the meat to the
Oh, I could
little,
be,
little guy.
Mhm.
Little
Kappa.
Yeah.
Kappa.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
here's your going away present.
He's catatonic.
Great.
Capital.
That's ideal.
He's gonna wake up to fresh meat.
Okay, so
I'll be cowish or something. You can drape him over me. You want me to roll for that?
you no. So you guys,
Come
this
back.
motley
Pick your
crew
heroes.
of a catatonic Kappa, a blood-soaked little girl, and the three of you
Just love the idea of like escalating or fucking trauma.
just completely.
But like, we're helping.
She's the BBG of the next.
This is her villain origin
This is
story.
her villain origin story.
Don't worry, Mom. She's great.
She's great.
This isn't her blood.
Oh, Sandy! She comes up and like, oh.
Oh, let me
oh,
take that. It's a little warmer here.
Thank you. Sandy, are you okay?
Your kid's bad, dude. You're really gonna complain?
She was just confused about her blood-covered child.
But I'm not I never complained.
Good.
Thank you so much. I'm just wondering why she's covered in blood. It's just.
Can
Okay.
Hey, listen, I know this might be a little out of pocket. Can we have some of those blueberries for
Yeah.
like saving your kid?
Yeah. Yes. Of course. Go.
Woo!
Go
I
ahead.
eat them all.
You take all of them.
Yes, of course.
Oh, that she hands to us. Like,
She hands
No,
you.
but like, I'm just laughing at it. Like, I'm like, can we have the blueberries? You're like, yeah.
You just, I'm not.
Finally.
Anime style.
I'm vegetarian. You guys have meat.
I guess we're gonna have a real lean stew later.
Well, you can put blueberries in your stew.
Blueberry stew,
No,
No,
delicious.
with the meat. He took the meat.
Yeah.
But he's giving the meat to the Kappa anyway.
No, but
Oh.
So-
Kappa's catatonic. So,
So. You.
I want them to go on their way, and then when Thad the Impaler comes out,
I haven't been called that in a very long time.
Since college.
Hey!
But
That was my nickname in prison.
back when I was in fencing school. So
But that's for the reason
That-
you
is
think.
that what the kids call it these days?
sword fighting, sure.
so you all found a Kappa. It looks like.
Yeah, can we like ascend him? Or...
Shouldn't really be around these parts. Kind of dangerous, kind of doofy.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
But
Real douchebag.
I've heard tale of Kappa trying to eat kids, so this makes sense. Anyway, it seems like you helped the town out.
What
Whatever.
town?
That
Where's
there
the
must
town?
be a town nearby, or else where are these people coming from?
You turn around and they're gone.
Yeah, they
They were
walked. They
ghosts.
they thank
They
you.
haven't been
They
alive
give
for
you
40
a
years.
they give you a basket of fresh blueberries.
And now we have a basket.
And now you have a basket.
Half a basket.
Of fresh blueberries, and
I
and
want you to have eaten all of them.
I
he says, now magical creatures like this take it's a little more. It's different than the gods, the calcified gods. We actually have to send these back, or else they'll be a menace. It seems like whatever is happening, the rules are getting bent and broken because
You
these
talked about
Kappas aren't
a hole.
a whole.
I feel like I tell him that.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not as familiar with just random magic portals, but I'm sure it's fine, right?
Well,
This-
be like a dead kid if we hadn't showed up.
That's
so.
true. That's true.
I don't. Maybe we have sort of.
Oh.
Maybe we have varied definitions.
Let me think on this a little bit, but in any case, we need to build a gate, and we need to
Go on.
send this Kappa through. So
Can you
Yeah.
say more about
we're building a spirit gate, y'all.
I don't suppose
What
you
about-
have one, like...
No, I don't have one lying around.
Should we
like,
just go back to
yeah,
Mag, then?
No,
we're
we can
pretty
build.
far away.
We can build one here.
Is that a figurative build? Like, can we just draw dirt?
Yeah,
like,
what do you tell us more?
Essentially, what we need to do is you need to gather 3 timbers.
I gather them.
I'll be right back.
All right, good game, everyone. We did it. We played, and not only did we play, we won. Because we had so much fun doing it.
Oh, we make the pie shape.
So he gives you specifications for the timbers. So they need to be, this kind of shape, too straight, too curved, and they need to be like lashed together in a certain way. So
Are we allowed to tie them together?
yeah, he
Like, do we need to build a thing that is upright or is it
Correct.
on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he.
Yeah.
Think of an anime montage. Like he's like showing you and like pointing, and you're like, yeah. Well,
No, I want you to act it out because you can't just do it.
oh, can't I? So it's like the music in the background's like
It's having a whimsical tree tying.
Yeah.
montage.
So you guys are like pulling the wood out and like brushing it off, and he's like,
pulled
yeah,
it out.
good.
I've sort of decided in my brain that it's like that we have. I can't think of like a show, like it's like a cartoon. There's like the 3 of us,
Sorry.
and then the one that's like here to help, but is sort of like
The wild card?
like the scene in the montage is like, oh, I find a stick, and then there's a pile of bushes, and fucking she pops out of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Chaos Agent.
Something zany.
yeah.
Something. Oh man, so zany. What's something that you all do specifically to help this
I pull out
the
the
building? You pull out the wood. Where was it kept? Where'd you?
Where this hot beaver was
Yeah.
hiding it to create a dam.
Do you want to turn into a beaver again? And
Well, I already did. I dammed it with.
Listen.
Trees.
Listen.
You did.
I have a crazy idea. Can you please roll to turn into an animal?
What kind of animal?
I don't want to say yet.
it's gonna be a surprise. Colt, do you consent to Jimmy's wild plan? Oh boy!
7.
That's
It's a 7. Okay.
Could you please turn into a swordfish?
He wants to cut down a
I
tree.
want to fucking cut a tree down with you.
You turn into a swordfish.
A
You
very
turn into-
rigid one, apparently.
Not a sawfish. Not a sawfish.
Is that an animal?
That's an animal.
I didn't know that.
As this is happening, I go down to where you built a dam, and I just take one of the pieces of wood
Yeah.
from there.
Okay, you take a piece of wood from there. You're cutting down trees.
With the swordfish.
I'm getting damaged, I guess.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
He gets some lashing from Wagon, and you all he goes up to like step into Wagon, and you all see as you're leaving, like it's almost like Wagon like tips so that he can like step onto it easier, and then it like kind of like
Maybe it's a
go,
little
go.
bit something.
And he comes back with the rope, and so you get it together, and he shows you the proper ties, and so he like rubs his hands together, and he like gets down on his knees in front of it, and you can see him kind of like concentrating and kind of muttering to himself, and there's a classic portal snap where it like and the bright light and the swirling sparkles, and he says, all right, well, throw him in, I guess.
Should
do
we
one of
like
these.
give him like a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
of head water first, or what? Like,
I mean, it's up to you.
because he'll revive. He'll probably revive. Let's give him like a drop, and then like it won't just be a goner in there.
I mean, do you wait? Do you like you're about to, and he's like, wait, a drop.
Yeah, I spit in it.
dude.
Okay,
I
so
used some of my moisture.
She's so wet. all the
Yeah.
time.
And he's like, huh?
Shut.
Paul?"
I throw the sack of meat right after him.
Meat. And
The kick over
Yeah, we
these.
kick
It's
over
gone.
the portal.
he kick over the portal. And he's like, well, that could have helped spread around some. Anyway,
Oh, was that supposed to be permanent?
no, it's not permanent necessarily.
We kind of don't know all the rules.
No, yeah, that's fair. I haven't told you
I
the
don't
rules.
think
So.
I want that guy to be coming back through either.
Well, see, the thing about the Kappa and most of these magical creatures is that they're not all bad. They're just in bad situations, and they're going to act out based on that. So, if we come up against any more, I would recommend, if you can, not killing them outright, just for my sake. But do what you have to. Defend yourself. Of course, if a Oni is coming at you with a great big thunder blade and wants to slash through your belly, then don't let it do that, obviously. But if you, if you find one of these annoying pricks out there, maybe they're not all pricks. Maybe they're not pricks through and through. In any case, thank you for your help, and I will.
We didn't even know there was a quest today.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Scheduled quest.
I just.
What would you have done if we just kept going?
Oh, nothing, I suppose. We got things
You
to
don't
do.
got sort of like a code?
Not
Like a
necessarily.
helping folks out code?
Not wholly.
No, I mean Dane. What would you have done?
Dane? I would have taken you to the town, and we would have had like a shopping episode or something.
Oh,
One more.
Oh
dead
no!
child.
You know what we
Secret
would have
Amanda
done?
style.
You know what would have?
A child might have gone missing.
So children would have started going missing in town.
Because we didn't. It's the. And then there would have been dead children, and it would have been
True.
our fault.
Yeah.
it's not our fault.
It would have been a little our fault.
No.
It would have been the Kappa's fault,
Yeah. the
and you
Kappa's
could
fault.
stop the Kappa.
But we would find bones at the bottom of that pond.
That's right, kid bones. But you didn't.
And I wouldn't have felt guilty at all.
Well, that's our session
Then
for
we
tonight.
definitely
Thank you
went back
guys. Good job.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you,
job.
Dane. Sorry, I'm such a shit.
You are in rare form tonight, and it's a lot of fun. So I appreciate it.
Oh.
I appreciate it. And that's our
It's like
recording.
stir-